All right, welcome back. Let's continue coding here. Our job in this video is to take this dice game that we've sort of coded some basic parts of it, and what we want to do is we want to add the actual looping function, right? So we're going to code this loop here, make sure the user actually enters H or L. We'll code this part, make sure they give a number that is between the money they have and 0, and code the main loop, right? They're repeating the game so they can play again. So let's take a look at this here, and let's get started with the little ones on the inside here, the higher low code. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little fast forward here, but let's just do a little do. And I have to keep asking them, right? Keep doing this. High low equals user input, and I have to keep repeating this while high low dot equals H is false, and that's tough to type, and high low dot equals L is false. And so take a look at that condition right now and convince yourself that's a good one to force the user to enter H or L. All right, so if you're okay with this one working, let's go and take a look at the bet loop 2 here, where we got to ask the user for the bet. You'll see here in our plan, you know that they just can't enter any value for their bet. We want it to be within the amount of money they actually have. So let's have a little loop here. There's another great one for the do loop, right? They have to enter at least once. And let's keep going while, well, I don't want them to enter, let's say, less than 1, or the bet is bigger than how much money they have. Okay, so this is a good little basic framework for the betting. Now, with these two conditions put in here, or I should say, with these two loops put in here, really, there's only one last thing we have to do here, and that's plug in the main loop. So after they roll the first dice, all this in here is something that potentially repeats and repeats and repeats. So let's see if we can give this a go and get the right condition in the right place. So the first part I want to think about here is where this loop has to start. And so after we say welcome to the game, this is pretty well the right spot to start the loop. Okay, is right here. So I'm going to say do. Now, do, it has to do all this stuff, right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take all this stuff. That's my game loop right there. I'm going to hit the tab key and just indent it a little bit. And all that has to take place while something is true. Now, I won't fill in this condition just for now. I'll just sort of leave it like that, little red lines. But check out what I've done there. I basically said do all that code and keep repeating it while, and there's basically two conditions here that have to make all this code repeat. There's the condition of the money, and there's also the condition of their response being yes. So let's stick this in here. This is going to say repeat while the money is greater or equal to 1, and response dot equals yes is true. And that's really it. And the game will keep playing, and after that while loop ends, I could do a little thanks for playing. And that's really the program. Okay, with a bunch of loops, inside loops, couple conditions, etc., etc. So now if we actually give this one a little go here, let's do it, see if it all looks good. I have 100, the first die is 2. Well, I'm definitely going to go higher. How much am I going to bet? Well, I'm going to try to bet 200. No, how much do I want to bet? Let's bet 0. No. Okay, let's bet 80. It was a 4. 180. I now have 180. Do I want to play again? Yes. And there we go. I have 180. The first die is 6. Well, definitely going lower. Anyways, you get the idea here. Let's risk it all. Let's bet 180. Oh. And the second dice was a 6. I was wrong. I lost 180. I'm down to 0. I'm out of money. Game over. Go home. Thanks for playing. And so nice. Okay, we have a nice little game there. And you sort of see the basic development. Now we're going to make code like this a lot easier in the future. We won't write such big chunks of code with loops and loops. We're going to learn other techniques to keep our code more organized. Okay, so but it's a good little practice for you, right? Putting your loops together with conditions. So, hope you enjoyed that. We're going to give you a program or two to try on your own, very similar to this program. That's going to require you to do a little bit of planning, identify where your loops will be, and then actually try to code it and get the right conditions in there so everything works out well. Thanks for watching. Good luck with those.